champion. We are here, and it's time to talk about it. Rare Breed Entertainment.
RBE.
RBE.
Shout out to ARP.
Brick by brick. Lawrence. Shot to two.
And Lawrence. What's up, Lawrence?
Yes, sir. They're returning. They're going to Atlanta in the music room. March 16th. Get your tickets. And stay tuned for more developments. But right now, it's called Blood, Sweat, and Tears. This is where they give, lower guys, people that you guys haven't been tuned into or you're not paying attention to, shot to the higher names, guys that they had frequently on their card, like Ill Will, like Math Hoffa. Math Hoffa just battled How to Don and arguably 3-0'd him. Now he's battling Heavy Half. So things like this is happening where they don't care about no rankings, no tears, none of that. Don't play with me. I don't care. Is he nice? Is he nice? Put him together in the ring and see what happens.
I'm not mad at that.
How you feel about the card straight off the bat?
It's okay card at best. I think what it was so many.
I disagree with that, but go ahead.
With so many great cards and great matchups coming about this year, that it's kind of hard for these type of cards to live up to the same excitement, like Hollow versus Math, excitement behind that card. Of course, we know about Lux Verb and Cassidy Good. All these great matches that are supposed to happen, and then you get a card like this. This is an okay card. To me, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's about a 7, maybe 6 or 7. It's the main event that I have a problem with, of course.
We'll get to that.
Because the main event carries the card, and to me, I feel like that main event is just not it for me. Math Hoffa versus Heavy Half. There's nothing appealing about that main event. But overall, I think some of these matchups are good. I really like J Murda versus Bad News. Yeah. I like that matchup.
Fire.
Saint Mike versus Cortez. It's a cool matchup. Yes. I like the Ill Will versus Scotty. Scotty's finally getting that big push. But to me, it's just an okay card. Just to be totally honest.
For me, it's weird. I'm not kind of disagree. The matches didn't happen yet. We always say random this, random that. We always say people got to build up new talent. Well, things like this has to happen. Every card can't be the big card. These leagues are doing 4, 5 to 10, sometimes even 15 events a year. They should be allowed to do a bounce event, where they can just bounce in here and then, because you never know, like RBE may have something big in the works next.
Right.
They may have something big in the works in 2, 3 months. And then by the end of the year, which is something big out. So they need something to just say, hey, here, take this, consume it, love it, and come back to us for the next month where we announce this.
I like that.
Did. Which y'all already know about.
I like that.
Y'all can't hide no matches from me. I know what y'all got planned already. So I'm not even tripping. But I think the card is solid. It's dope. And I want to see what happens when the matches are done. We can sit here,
That's where I'm at with it.
I want to see what happens when the match is done. So right now it's like, no, okay, I don't like this. But when the matches are done, it'll probably be a different outcome. Because now it's hunger versus people I can't lose. Like, Math can't lose to Heavy Half. You know what I'm saying? It's going to look weird. It's going to look weird.
Excuse me, y'all. Knowing
that, we're under the weather, by the way. We both sick. It's like, you be hollow, but you can't be. What's going on? It's gonna look weird. So he knows he can't play, and Heavy Half is already hungry.
Heavy Half is hungry.
He's very hungry. So it's like, it may turn out to be good.
He wants a Heavy Half.
Honestly, I'm gonna say this right now. I think this card is gonna be better than the last one, Lift His Soul. I think it's gonna be better than Math Hoffa versus How Don.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can be better on that.
Okay.
I'm that serious. That's what I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
I mean, I think this battle, looking at the card, has. You're like,
other card look better, but this will be better.
Yeah, I think looking at the card, it's like, all right, this is an all right card, like Tech said, 6 or 7 out of 10. But I think this card as a whole has a lot of potential.
Exactly.
Be like, once these battles are done, like you said, Black, these could be like J Murda and Bad News could be fire.
It's gonna be fire.
To see Scotty against Ill Will, I think that's a crazy matchup. To be honest, I enjoy watching both of these guys. Chiron and Big Cannon. A lot of people. This is the rebuttal matchup right here. Yeah. So I mean, the battle of the rebuttals. If that battle's done right, that could be a classic. Then you got Cortez, solid veteran against Saint Mike, the pride of Omaha. Shout out to Saint Mike, who doesn't battle that often, but is still nice when he comes to play. He can definitely.
Versus Denny, I think.
Yeah, I think so. So Saint Mike is good, and I know they got what's the video on demand battle. So if you grab the pay-per-view, you can see B Magic against Mr. Mills,
which will be crazy, by the way.
And I think that's going to be good. I think B Magic has got a little bit of hunger in him. I mean, Mr. Mills doesn't come to play on RBE.
Site battle, right?
On-site battle.
So we can start right there.
Let's get right into that. Who you got winning and why?
Mr. Mills was supposed to battle Rosenberg Raw, so he's double clipped up. I like to say things like that because when you don't battle somebody, everybody had general bars, bro.
Everybody.
You know what I mean? You might have a round and a half that's directed to your opposition, but the rest is general. So he's going to apply that to B Magic, so he's double clipped up. I don't think he's playing at all. B Magic is also double clipped up. I think he's supposed to have the opposition too, which kind of backed out when the situation didn't work out well. They're in RBE lucked up, and they're in a situation where this might be crazy.
I just hope it's not too many bars for B Magic to remember. You know what I mean?
So I'm a little off on how to pick this one. I may slightly go with B Magic because it's on-site setting where B Magic don't got to be crowd stopping him. He's throwing him off his game. It's just straight shooting what B Magic like to do. So I'm going B Magic 2-1.
Last time I saw Mr. Mills, I wasn't impressed. I think he lost to Pain at a close combat battle league, but I know how dangerous Mr. Mills can be. And,
like him versus JC.
Right.
Almost knocked JC
Yep, I was there for that one.
Almost cleaned off JC.
Yeah.
Hello.
So this is a dope matchup. We already know. I don't have to scream down all of B Magic accolades and what he's done.
Right.
To me, I just feel like this battle could go either way. Either way, because
you dancing?
I'm dancing for sure.
As long as you're
a lot of dancing.
I'm definitely dancing because you never know with B Magic. You never know. He looks focused. He gets in the ring and he drops 2 rounds and he just gives it up. Yeah. So I don't know. But I'm gonna be Magic 2-1.
All right.
Magic, please come prepared. I think this has the potential to be a crazy back and forth. Mills is no stranger to the RBE stage. He's got Cold Classic with Big Cannon. A lot of people love that battle, among others, like we mentioned, JC. I think his last battle on RBE was against ARP. I think if you remember that, I think somebody backed out on him. But I think I got Mills 2-1. I think Mills
I'm not mad at that.
Might have a little bit more in him than Magic at the end of the day. So if I'm being asked to predict this battle, I think Mills is going to take 2 of these rounds against B Magic.
I just think, in a small room, not even a small room, on site, it could be anywhere. Like the last one we saw, there was behind fences, like no one was really there. It was pretty much the battle rappers and a small audience. And like the punchlines, Magic is very dangerous. So I'm going to stay with Magic 2-1. But the next one, Murda versus Bad News. How do you feel about this one?
I think Bad News has a battle at Bullpen event. I don't know when that event is.
Yeah.
I always get
versus drugs.
Yeah, I always get worried when they double book.
Big payback.
Yeah. When is that event? Is there a date on that?
Let me check.
I didn't see a date, but that
I didn't see a date either. I see the event. I don't see
the date, but that worried me a little bit. But this is the match we've all been wanting to see. Yeah. Murda coming up in the Rare Breed under the Rare Breed brand, and then Bad News coming up under the Bullpen brand. So this is kind of like Bullpen versus Rare Breeds. It's a matchup that a lot of people want to see. I'm excited to see the matchup. Mm-hmm. I like Jay Murda's aggression. I get the believability from him when he starts towering over his opponents and rapping. Mm-hmm. I love the way he raps against people.
He can punch too.
He can punch as well. And Bad News, once again, Bad News comes with that hunger, that aggression, that believability. We know, unfortunately, thank God he was able to make it out of the situation that happened earlier this year, which is great. And it just goes to show you that, these guys some people really do live what they rap about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And of course,
there's a few of them.
Of course, you get that from Bad News. To me, I just think overall, Bad News has had more experience. Bad News just battled Tay Rock, and he did very well against Tay Rock on John. I forget what the name of that card was, but it was in the Bullpen. I think he did very well. It's a 1-rounder, but he did very well. I'm going Bad News 2-1.
I definitely am excited for this battle. This is Bad News' first battle on RBE?
I think so.
Possibly?
It could be.
But it's in Atlanta, right? So this is going to be... This is Bad News' backyard for the most part.
Oh, RBE's traveling, by the way. Wow.
Yeah. This is in Atlanta.
They've always been a club drum.
Yeah.
Forever.
Every event.
First event traveling, yep.
So salute to ARP for that. I'm happy they're making moves and traveling.
Yeah.
Jay Murda, this is one of his platforms. Yeah. All right. So he's usually consistent. And what I like about Jay Murda, he doesn't need to feed off the crowd. He has his own aggression, his own energy. He doesn't care if you're reacting or not. He's going to give it to you 100%. I'm not mistaken. I think Jay Murda and Bad News were in the same PG class. I think they came in Summer Madness
you're right.
4 PGs together, if I'm not mistaken. So they've been around for about the same time.
Was PG.
Yeah, I forget who Jay Murda had, but I believe they were on that same card. But yeah, so they've been around the same time. They came up at the same time. Bad News has gotten a little bit more looks, obviously. He's been on a tear. He's hungry after this kind of life event that he had.
Yes.
He's found some new life, for lack of a better term. I got Bad News 2-1.
Yep.
Bad news. Bad news.
Yeah. Bad news.
Go ahead. Tell me you got Jay Murda, and I want to know why, too.
Don't give us any.
What does Scotty do? FT dub, stand up. You mean what it did it to do? What it did it to do? Bad did it to do? Translation: Bad News is in for some bad news.
Okay.
Jay Murda, you know what I mean? You know,
NATL?
shout out to Tech. You know, we came late to the last event, which we was judging. Pearly Gates, I think 2, I believe. And he battled B Magic. I drove back to check that battle. Jay Murda wasn't playing.
Clean.
Murda was fire against Magic.
Yeah, so it's one of the reasons I'm edging him versus Bad News. You know, I seen Bad News versus Tay-Rock. Very good. The second half of his round was really good. It was a one-rounder.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Jay Murda's coming all 3. He's not playing with you, just as hungry as you. You know what I mean? People, you know, they benefit off of facing someone that's not as hungry as them. This guy is as hungry as you, if not more. So Jay Murda.
Why is Jay Murda so hungry?
Because y'all been playing with his name. I've been playing with his name for a lot. He hasn't been getting the big tickets. You know what I'm saying? You know what it did it to do.
I think he deserves bigger names too. I'm a fan of Jay Murda. I don't know if he's as hungry as Bad News is right now.
You know why Bad News is not as hungry? Because Bad News just fed. He was fed Tay-Rock.
Facts.
And,
not that being hungry always equates to like winning battles, but
when you're fed, you're like, okay, I want this name and I want that name. And he getting drugs too.
He might not be up for Jay Murda then.
Exactly.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Jay Murda is starving. He about to commit a murder.
Next match, St. Mike versus Cortez.
Cortez 2-1.
nasty.
Nasty.
Cortez
2-1 the bodega.
Cortez is
Meet
from
me at the bodega.
Yes. He's from the golden era. We know the golden era, the Lions Den, the beginning of the URL, that golden era, the beginning of King of the Dot, that golden era, the ending of Grind Time. This is the golden era. If you were rapping, if you were battling in 2009, 10, 11, 12, if you started around 2012, if you started around in that area, you are in the golden era of battle rap.
And he hasn't stopped since then.
Nope, Cortez, golden era. Cortez always comes prepared with material. Doesn't matter whether it's on beat or off beat. We see how great he was on beat against Butter from the Block.
Yeah.
He was really good against that. Cortez is just one of those seasoned battle rappers that's just really good. St. Mike, I like St. Mike against Danny Myers.
Cortez 2-1.
Dope battle. I think St. Mike can punch as well.
Cortez 2-1.
But Cortez 2-1 definitely is really Cortez 2-1.
I mean, not much to say here. This is
Yeah.
gonna. I don't want to say walk in the park, but
Nasty.
this is another battle for Cortez, and be regular Cortez, and you can take this 2-1.
You know, because the highlight of St. Mike is that he has a pen. He's a good writer. Okay, Cortez is too, and he has the most experience between the two. You know what I mean? This is a match for this is the emphasis of blood, sweat, and tears. You know what I mean? Okay, it's time for you to bleed. It's time for you to sweat. It's time for you to tears because Cortez is that guy. And no one is gonna have St. Mike winning. On top of that, one of the last battles we've seen with St. Mike was Danny Myers. And Danny Myers was like a vet. A strong vet versus St. Mike. Cortez is that vet. You know, from his battles like Holland Hand, stuff like that, from way back. Like you already went down the lines and all that stuff like that. Yeah. So this is Cortez 2-1. Clear.
Yep.
Clear.
Can't argue with that.
I can't see it no other way. Next up is
damn.
Next up is
shout out to St. Mike. You got to show approved though.
Next up is Chiron versus Big Cannon. I'm not excited about this matchup.
Chiron versus Big Cannon. The
freestylers.
Again. The freestylers. The rebuttalers.
Chiron.
You okay about that?
I think Big Cannon needs this win. Big Cannon,
really?
Yeah, he needs this win. He's been taking a back burner to there's a lot of great things going on in battle rap, and he's just not a part of it. He needs to assert himself. I don't know what battle was, but he did do good his last battle. I can't remember.
Home to the God.
Okay, yeah, he did good against.
You was battling that night.
I was battling that, wasn't I? He did good against Holmesy. I think he might have 3-0 Holmesy if I'm not too sure. 2-1 or 2-1 clear.
He should have.
He did. He did very good against Holmesy. But overall, Big Cannon needs this win. He needs a new look. He needs a fresh look. And who better to take it out on Chiron? Who better? Chiron. I keep saying Chiron. Chiron. Who better person to take it out on? But overall,
shout out to random fact, Surgeon General. You know, this is way nobody gonna remember this.
I know Surgeon General
Surgeon
from
General.
Orlando.
Yeah.
Or he was on grind time though, right?
He was on grind time.
Yeah.
He's like, I know.
Tampa or
I know.
something.
It's your name, Chiron. Like, go ahead. Random,
Surgeon General, man.
Yeah.
But the only thing that I'm worried about is for Chiron is the fact that Big Cannon knows he needs this win, and Chiron is double booking. You know, he has a battle,
March
I
3rd.
believe. He has a battle March
A-Ward.
3rd against A-Ward.
And 2 weeks after that, he's battling him.
I'm worried. I'm a little bit worried about that, and I don't think Chiron is one of those battle rappers that can write in close quarters. I think he.
You don't think so?
I know you freestyle.
I disagree.
But I haven't. When the last time he did something like this, where he battled back to back like this? I don't remember. I don't recall. I have to go dig down in the crates. But I think with his Wild 'N Out schedule, A-Ward, and a lot of stuff that he's doing now, let's Wild 'N Out's all. I don't know if they're still on tour or not, whatever. But
I think they're based out of Atlanta though.
Wild 'N Out.
Yeah.
Oh well, that might can help him a little bit. Yeah, had to travel or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Overall, I'm going with the upset Big Cannon 2-1.
Cannon. I got to go with Chiron on this one again. I mean, I just feel like I'm not worried about him being double booked. I've really never seen him stumble or choke that much, if at all, really. From what I remember,
that's why.
That's what I'm saying. He has such a clean delivery, and for the record, I'm not the biggest Chiron fan either, but he has a clean delivery and he knows what to do, and he caters to his opponent so meticulously that I think he's just going to take it 2-1. I mean, he's coming off the Jim's battle where he did fairly well. The only thing I can say about Big Cannon is like you said, Tech. I'll piggyback on what you said. He definitely needs this.
Yeah, he does.
I think his kind of stature and battle rap has been dormant for a little bit.
Yes, it has.
And this will be a huge win. And I think I seen Big Cannon on social media saying like this is the look he needed.
Yes, it is.
So I mean, again, to the hunger point, he might have a little bit more hunger in this battle. We'll see how that kind of works out for him. But if these rebuttals are on point, this could be a classic to me.
Chiron 2-1.
That's it.
Can somebody name a few of the heavyweights that Big Cannon beat? The vets?
That he beat?
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's go on YouTube real fast. I'm thinking the
He
2
battled
Charlie
DNA.
Clips.
He did good against DNA, didn't he?
No, he
Recently
lost.
or ever?
Recently, the past 2
Okay.
years.
Really?
DNA, he lost. When there's a vet standing in front of him,
He lost?
It's a different
He got
way.
cleaned up?
Even he got a rematch with that 2-2. Charlie Clips and
Yeah, he
and
got
DNA cleaned up again.
Yeah.
That was RBE too, wasn't it?
RBE
Yeah.
too, so all 3 of them was RBE.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Uh-oh.
you can get locked up
Cannon.
with RBE, yeah. So
This is not a battle you want to sleep on Chiron
No.
just because he has a battle booked 2 weeks prior. Even though
that's my theory. Keep
he
talking.
might be worried more. You think he's going to be worried more about A-Ward and kind of fall back on Cannon? Is that a possibility? Maybe he doesn't choke or stumble, but his material isn't as good as you think it might be. I don't know.
I think he'll be there.
He's looking up information.
Big Cannon did good versus ZM. All right. Versus
That was on
Lamar.
Crack Liberty, right?
Yeah.
Shout out
Those
to
are not
him.
veterans.
I'm saying he doesn't do good against the veterans. Anytime a veteran steps in front of him, he looks away.
He looks away. That's kind of facts, though.
That's a fact.
But
And
can you
Chiron
give
is
us some
one of those
names? Yeah.
veterans. Chiron's
So
one of those
Zim,
veterans.
who was his other big name opponents recently, other than the 2-on-2?
It was
Did he have
DNA
any?
by himself. He low-key got body.
Yeah.
In their body. Chiron 2-1.
Okay.
There we
Now,
have
that's
it.
my case.
There we
If
go.
the glove don't fit, you must have quit.
Next up is Ill Will versus
I love this match.
Ill Will versus
I love
Scotty. I
it
like
too.
this match
I love
Me
this
too.
match.
I like it too.
Clearly been slept on.
Scotty's my guy.
Yeah.
I was able to introduce him in Loso
Yeah.
and Gnome. Scotty need this look. This is the look. This is the plate that Scotty has needed to get his name out there. Scotty can't play with this. It could be a reason why Scotty was a little laid back this weekend when he battled. Could be a reason against Young X.
Yeah.
He's a little laid back. I don't think he really went full force. He could be.
He didn't need to though.
He didn't. No, he didn't.
He knew that.
He could be hot. He could be holding something for Ill Will. Scotty, I gotta tell you this, man. Ill Will is nothing to play around with. And when Ill Will gets in these kind of matches, he likes to show off. Ill Will is that player that know he can drop 30 to 40 points at will, but if you give him the opportunity, he's gonna make it look nasty. He's gonna play around. He's gonna have good jokes, good humor. Ill Will has the all-around total package. As much as I love Scotty, and I want to see Scotty do well,
Yeah.
Ill Will 2-1. However, if Scotty can just do well in this battle, it'll bring his stock up. Even if he loses, if he just has a great performance, it'll bring his stock up. He can't have a bad performance and lose. That's when he hurts his stock. But it's very hard. It's going to be very hard for him to beat Ill Will. I got Ill Will 2-1.
Based on previous performances, that's what I'm going to, base my opinion off of. Ill Will. Ill Will versus Siri Jones, very high level. Pretty much one of the best matches. If not me, other than Howardon and Matt Hoffa, was the best match from the last RB event.
Great battle.
You got to think Young X and Loso. They don't compare to what Ill Will has been doing.
No,
you know what I mean? On top of that, Ill Will was champion of the year contender for 2018. He's been on the street right now, so I'm going with Ill Will 2-1. And on top of that, he's the vet. This is Blood, Sweat, and Tears. He's the vet that you got to beat, overtake. Just saying.
I mean, aside from picking the match right off the bat, I really like this matchup.
Yeah.
I want to see kind of what Scotty can bring to the table against a formidable opponent. Because like you said, he hasn't had like big names recently, so we don't really know what to expect from him.
Yeah.
Always been a fan of him. I think he did all right against Loso. He was on a big stage in front of his home crowd.
Yeah.
He did all right. He got some reaction. I expected a little bit more from him, though. He just battled Young X?
Yeah.
Okay.
3-0.
He won 3-0?
Yeah.
Okay. But again, it's not Ill Will.
Yeah, at all.
Ill Will faces top-tier competition pretty much at all times.
All time.
He's been there, done that. Scotty's been around for a minute, but he hasn't been there, done that like Ill Will has. So, I mean, based on their resumes and the work they put in, I got to say Ill Will for now.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see what Scotty has to bring because I think he knows how to perform. He knows how to cater to the crowd, and his kind of presence is felt when he's on stage. So I'm looking forward to it, but I got Ill Will taking this.
All right, the main event, Math Hoffa versus Heavy Half.
The headliner, Tech.
The headliner. One thing, RB's probably already doing it. I want to convince them to
Unbook it.
Not unbook it. No. Keep it booked. Do business right.
Unbook it.
But treat this as if you was doing Jay Mills versus K-Shine, as you're doing Math Hoffa versus Howard Dunn. I mean, give it that special face off. You know what I mean? And promo it to that level. So we can see what's going on in Math's head. We can see what's going on in Heavy Half head. Don't just show up the same day and do that. I'd rather the promotion be full force like your other cards. The Math Hoffa versus Heavy Half, I have Math Hoffa winning this 2-1 off the bat. Any questions? Any opposition?
Yeah, my position is this battle should not be happening, and I'll keep stating my point. Math Hoffa is at the height. He's at the highest. His worth is at the highest it's ever been since he started battle rapping. Like literally, the worth. What you can do with Math Hoffa now, you can do a whole lot with him as a promoter. And when he beat Hollow, he went from regular Math to Super Saiyan Math. If Math loses,
I have some intel when you're ready. Go ahead.
Okay, of course. Because he always
there he goes. He's always got the intel.
Yeah.
If Matt, as a promoter, I am not playing around with this matchup. I cannot afford to lose my number one prospect, or not even prospect. I cannot afford to lose my number one money grab, Math Hoffa, and have him lose or be in a debatable with Heavy Half, which takes away from any future matches that I have coming up. If Math gets 3-0 or if Math loses his battle, the Mook battle, nobody's really the hype up for Mook battle is not going to be there. The hype up for Math versus Who Serve is not going to be there.
Yes,
no,
it will.
no,
Two battles I still want to see.
Yes,
no, it won't. If Math gets 3-0,
Pat Stay Verb.
So
no.
A-Verb Gems.
No. If Math loses his battle,
Yes.
No.
Yes.
what are you saying?
Yes,
A-Verb
yes.
Gyms and
A-Verb lost those two.
and still got Mook.
He got Mook, but it was a whole lot of talk. Oh, Averb just lost the
But
Pat Stay.
Mook was booked before the Pat Stay battle.
But it was a whole lot of talk about Averb losing to Pat Stay. But guess what? Averb lost to Pat Stay. Pat Stay is a legend. It's okay to lose to Pat Stay. It's not okay to lose to Heavy Half.
So are you saying unbook for Math to unbook himself, or for ARP to unbook it?
I want Math to call out sick. I'm sick right now. I want Math.
You didn't call out though.
I didn't call. I'm here.
Yeah,
And
Math,
you
be there.
I'm
Math,
terrible.
be there.
I'm sneezing. I'm all over the place. Math is going to be all over the place if he doesn't call out sick. Averb lost to Pat Stay. He didn't lose to Heavy Half. And those like the Heavy Half. Heavy Half is a problem. I've seen some of his battles. He is a beast. He is a problem. But he doesn't have the name that Pat Stay has. He hasn't got up there yet. When you lose to a newcomer or somebody people rarely know, it looks bad.
I know, but don't you think Math knows that going into this battle?
Yeah, but
and realizes that?
You ready for the intel now?
Look, I know.
Or even if he doesn't matter. You
when
know
Math is not motivated, Math just don't care. And I've seen a Math not motivated and just don't care.
He's motivated,
we don't. No, we don't. We don't get the best
he's
Math.
Motivated.
No, he's not.
He tweeted that.
No, he's not.
I think we're gonna get a
He
good
tweeted that
match.
to sell tickets.
Okay.
Math don't give a damn about this battle. I'm telling you right now, when Math cares, we get the best Math. When Math doesn't care, he's not motivated. Math does not give two flying F's about this battle. After beating Hollow,
I think he should, though. I think he should.
Disagree.
This is his biggest win. Hollow's his biggest win to date.
I agree on that.
He beat Hollow clear with a couple E's. Math, if I'm Math, I'm holding out. You know what? Here go your money back. I'll see y'all later. I want Sue Surf. I want Geechee Gotti. I want Mook. Those are
I think
the three
you
names
have
for
to
Math.
care because the fans turn on you so quick
No, they
nowadays.
won't. Not on this one. They didn't turn on Aver when he backed out against Iron Solomon.
And we didn't have a chance to see a bad performance from him. But go ahead, let's hear this intel, Black.
The intel is this.
Okay.
Shout out to PSA Hip Hop. We let him in. Eggy Fans Radio. I think Matt Pop was on both of these platforms, and he divulged that he had a round and a half written for Heavy Half before he ever had anything for Howard and Don. He had a round and a half written because the battle that was supposed to happen at the Pearly Gates, which we judge, was supposed to be versus Heavy Half.
Okay.
It got replaced with Ill Will.
Okay.
So how much motivated you got to be to write a round and a half to finish this off?
Okay.
You don't need much motivation to do
stakes
it.
are high.
On top of that, Matt has tweeted out, and I love this tweet. You know, he sees his full potential. He says, you know what? All this time I've been having it wrong. Hoffa. That's how you talk. Hoffa, I've been having it wrong this whole time. I've been preparing for battles last minute, you know, a week before. When I battled Howard and Don, I was locked in 2 weeks prior or a month prior. I had all my shit together. It's going to be the same thing for Heavy Half. He knows what that feeling of being on A game feels like. He's going to be there with him. On top of that, he only got prepared a round and a half.
Yeah.
He literally said, I was on mouth. I'm gonna finish this off. You're paying me for what I've already been doing.
Math is in trouble.
Math 2-1.
I got Math winning 2-1, but I think Math is in trouble. Because I think Heavy Half is going to exploit this opportunity. He's going to try to make an example out of Math.
I got Math taking this 2-1. I mean,
we all do. I'll book it, man.
It is a good question. What motivation does he have for this battle? But
Zero.
I mean, he's wearing this win on his back like a rapper has like a Grammy nomination or something. You put this when you say Math Hoffa, the dude that 3-0'd Hollow. You know what I mean? It's just now it goes hand in hand. So to wear that on his back, he's got to kind of shoulder that and then lose exactly.
Netflix offered Dave Chappelle $40 million. He's not going to go take a deal for $2 million with HBO. Continue.
But that's not to say.
Not the same.
But if you want to look on the flip side, Heavy Half could be like, damn, I get a chance to battle the dude that just bodied Hollow.
He's going to make an example.
If I kill Math, what's this going to do for me?
It's going to kill.
So I can see both sides, Tech. I see what you're saying, but
I watched it happen with JC. JC was in the runnings for the Loaded Lux talk. He 3-0 Rum Nitty, fired back.
JC ain't Hoffa.
Well, okay, here we go. He destroys Rum Nitty, right? And then he battles Il Mac and some other people that really just didn't make any sense. Before you know, his name is off the table. No one even cares to see JC versus Lux anymore. It's all about.
Hoffa can do this. In 2013, he ran through like 5 people. Battling back to back.
Yeah, like
he's tapped
10
into
battles.
Right now, Averb is somewhere in his house calling these niggas hoes. Excuse my language. Calling them hoes right now. Because Averb is right. Look at this. Look at this. I already know Averb. Look at this. They hoeing them. Look at this. Averb is probably saying, man, what you doing, man? Don't get hold, man. Don't take this battle. Don't do the battle. If it was a 1 rounder, do it. It's a 3-round battle. I wouldn't do it.
Listen, you do it. You gotta sharpen your tool because you know they got something locked in for you, lined up, in probably summertime,
This is bad.
September.
Yeah.
You have time. He could battle him and then wait, for the move.
This is a bad move for RBE too.
You tripping?
I'm not just calling out math. This is a bad move for RBE.
I disagree. How?
It's a bad
I
move.
don't think it's a bad move for
I
RB.
think it's a bad move for them. It's a bad move for them. First of all, they had Math locked in. They gave him the battle he's been wanting against Hollow. They have Math locked in. Keep Math on his shelf until you get that big opponent. The serve,
How is it
the
a
move.
bad move?
It's a bad move for them. They throw Math in.
How long?
It's not like this just happened though. They knew this heading into
I
the
am
Hollow
pulling
battle.
Math out of this matchup.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm replacing him with somebody ill will. Somebody. I'm not.
Who's John Jones battling?
ARP doesn't stand like that though.
It's a bad move for Red Breed as well. I think once that excitement, that big battle happened between Hollow versus Mav, Mav shocks the world. You gotta pull him. That card wasn't announced yet. You didn't even have to announce the card. Pull Mav out of the matchup and put somebody else there. It's just that simple. It's great. It would have been a great move for them to do that. Pull him out. Had over 3 weeks to a month to prepare for somebody else. Pull him out of the matchup.
Nah, I don't think that's something ARP would do. It's just not something he would do. I think he knew it going into it that this was a possibility.
I think Tech9 has no clue what he's talking about.
Okay.
I disagree completely. Keep the match going on. It's like UFC, John Jones. So John Jones beats Alexander, coming off his allegation like that. Do they keep it in tuck? Like Daniel Cormier or something like that? Do they wait? You know what UFC did?
Yeah, what did it do?
It's up in that match.
John
fight
Jones,
again.
John Jones is a big failure. He's a big failure to UFC.
Oh my goodness.
He's a big failure.
He doesn't stop. Somebody stop this man.
As much as I love John Jones when his career first started, he's a big failure. And it's too many disgram, pictogram this, pictogram that. In his last matchup, they said that they found more pictograms.
No, they found reoccurring.
Whatever. The special word they use. This guy, whoever is juicing him up, is a buffoon because he keeps getting caught. This guy keeps
same one that's been found in the system.
Yeah.
What UFC do, UFC does, what UFC did, they put him for another match versus Anthony Smith. They keep him on the What?
Nevada says, yo, this guy's doped up.
No, we don't have the time. No, Nevada says we don't have the time to figure this out.
In short terms, this guy's doped up. We cannot license him. And then he goes to California. Dana White.
So what's happening now?
What you mean?
With Anthony Smith.
They pay California a lot of money. They cook the books.
What's Anthony Smith though? Where's that?
I don't know.
Come on, Tech.
I don't know about Anthony Smith. I don't care about Anthony Smith. What I'm telling you is the matchup that John Jones recently had, they cook the books. That's what happened.
Tech, you had no clue what you're talking about.
The books were cooked.
To bring it back, if you want me to bring it back,
they were.
Bring it back, please.
To take Matt Hoffa off the card, you got to look from ARP standpoint, because if he's saying, all right, I'm taking Matt off the card, the same guy that just beat Hollow.
I'm not buying a pay-per-view.
That's what I'm saying.
Pay-per-view price
dropped
$15.
To see this guy, you're like, I got to see what this...
off the card, drop the pay-per-view $15.
You're not selling the same.
For that little bit of money, I'm not doing it.
Oh my goodness,
it's not worth it.
I'm just saying, if you're ARP, I don't see how it benefits you to take Matt off the card.
I'm a battle fan, if I'm a boxing fan, battle fan, I could do this and this. And I like John Jones, right? And John Jones just has a big win, right? And then he turns around and gets beat up or knocked out by somebody else. I'm not looking forward to his next matchup. If Pacquiao had got knocked out recently before he fought Mayweather,
the way
I'm not looking forward to the next matchup.
Is going to carry over whether Matt Hoffa wins or loses.
So, Tech, what you're saying is take 2 steps back to take 3 forward?
The worst that's going to happen is Matt Hoffa will have a debatable heavy half. He'll have a debatable.
You get the matchup you want.
He'll have a debatable heavy half.
If he has a debatable, that's the
worst case scenario.
Oh my goodness!
He's not about to get bodied by heavy half.
What if he gets bodied?
He's not.
I think he's getting bodied.
What are you talking about? What do you mean? What if?
Battle rap is any given Sunday.
Oh my god!
Any given Sunday.
It's Hoffa.
It's any given Sunday though. It's any given Sunday. That's what battle rap is. You never know who thought Ryder was gonna get bombed by Saga. Who thought Saga was gonna 3-0 Ryder?
Okay, it's a different circumstance.
Oh, here we go. More excuses.
It's not excuses.
This is just a bunch of excuses. Ryder's
not coming off of being Howard and Don 3-0. What are we talking about?
Oh my God. Who cares?
Oh, you can't.
Who cares?
There's difference
It's a
there,
debate.
but
Who cares? What?
keep math on the card, in my opinion.
2-1.
If
Keep on the card. RBEs and good standards. Continue with the
Good
event.
standards.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm taking your shit.
A good standard. If I am a league owner and I have math in my back pocket, math is a money grab. This guy is the
So why are you taking him off the card then?
I'm taking him off the card because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. If Mav gets cleaned up 3-0, we lose interest in move battle.
There's a reason why ARP and Mav Hoffa, they belong to each other. It's because they have history. They have knowledge of it. ARP has full faith in Mav Hoffa to do good, and he's going to do good.
Here we go.
He's going to do good.
Heavy half, prove tech right.
Here we go, and he don't know how to back out. There's a reason why the Sue Surfs, there's a reason why Hollow, there's a reason why these guys have longevity in their careers span over 10 years. Because they know when the matchup is right and they know when it's not. Sue Surf knew Iron Solomon battle wasn't for him. He did not do the matchup. These guys have been around for a very long time.
So you approve ducking?
Yes.
Oh my God!
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Tech 9
Somebody
has officially endorsed ducking.
Because guess what? It's not ducking. It's the time is not right. Loaded Lux does it all the time.
Do what? What do you do?
The time's not right.
What do you mean?
Yeah, he doesn't take the battle.
Did Verb duck Solomon?
Let's not mention Beloved's name. Who did Lux duck?
What you mean? He don't duck. He just know when to battle.
Okay.
Lux is perfect.
It's not the same scenario though.
Mav. I need Mav to get bougie.
2-1.
Mav get
RBE's a good standard.
Call out sick. I'm sick now.
Call out sick with me, and if I'm RBARP, you know what? Your next match, I know if I can do that for you.
Matt, what you do? Do what you do. Heavy half, prove tech right. And then maybe we'll get a great battle out of this.
We'll get a great battle.
I hope we get a great battle out of this.
Tech. With that being said, champion, get your tickets.
Ain't nobody out the gate. We ain't for no games, ain't no ducking phase. Need a play. Niggas running plays, they be busting K's. Run it up.